Through 62 games, the Denver Nuggets look scary good. They have the #1 seed in the Western Conference. Jokic looks like the MVP of the league. Aaron Gordon is having the best season of his career, and Jamal Murray and MPJ are starting to look like themselves again. They have depth pieces that complement Jokic, and they overall have the tools to make a deep run in 2023. But before we get into what makes the Nuggets so good, be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel. Also, be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Heading into this NBA season, it's safe to say that my expectations were through the roof for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic played out of his mind the previous 2 seasons and repeated for league MVP. But the Nuggets fell short in the playoffs without having Murray in 2021 and without having Murray or MPJ in 2022. But with both of their stars coming back, I expected the Nuggets to be serious title contenders. Remember, the last time we saw Jokic, Murray, and MPJ in a playoffs together, they came back from 2 3-1 deficits, with one of those coming against the title favorite Clippers. And on top of all of that, Jokic and Murray look like the best duo in the NBA. In the 2020 playoffs, Murray averaged 27, 7, and 5 on 50, 45, 90 shooting splits, and Jokic put up 24, 10, and 6 on 52% from the field and 43% from 3. So, how have the Nuggets fared with both MPJ and Murray back in the lineup? Well, they're pretty good. The Nuggets had the second best offensive rating in the league at 117.3, are first in the entire NBA in 3-point percentage, averaged the second most assists per game in the entire league, and had the third best assist to turnover ratio in the entire league. Of course, Michael Malone and others have played a huge role in the Nuggets' dominance, but the engine behind the whole operation is most definitely Nikola Jokic. One of the biggest enigmas in NBA history has to be Jokic's rise to prominence and how he seemingly challenges Wilt Chamberlain in the record books in NBA history. Jokic was quite literally drafted in the 2nd round during a Taco Bell commercial, but has since been the first 2nd round pick to ever win MVP and is looking to go on a three-peat. He's averaging 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists as a 7-foot big on 63% from the field, 40% from 3, and 83% from the free throw line. And over his last 10 games, he's averaging 22 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 assists on 65% from the field, 50% from 3, and 84% from the free throw line. Moreover, the aforementioned Jamal Murray is having a great season of his own. The last time we saw Jamal Murray play, he was having the best season of his actual career, putting up 21, 5, and 4 on 48% from the field, 41% from 3, and 87% from the line. He would miss the entirety of the 2022 season due to rehabbing from his ACL tear and was understandably struggling to start off this year. But now on the season, he's averaging 26 and 4 on 45% from the field, 39% from 3, and 83% from the free throw line. With the return of Jamal Murray, the Nuggets now have another primary ball handler, playmaker, and offensive weapon to take some of the offensive load off of Jokic. And that will definitely bode well for them in the NBA playoffs. It also helps to have versatile wings that can play extremely well off of Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon this season has been sensational, and I think that's even a huge understatement. He's averaging 17 and 7 on 59% from the field and 40% from 3 while doing all little things to make the Nuggets practically unstoppable. He's the team's best perimeter defender, taking on many assignments against the league's best players. And even offensively, he's cleaned up his shot selection and has been a great screen setter, cuts well to the basket, and is a great finisher at the rim. AG didn't make the All-Star team as a reserve this season, but his contributions make himself a star and ever valuable to this Nuggets team. The Nuggets also have Michael Porter Jr., a player they took a chance on and bet heavily with in his lucrative extension. Moreover, it's safe to say that that bet is paying off. Due to his back injury, MPJ slid all the way down to the 14th pick in that historic 2018 NBA draft class. And since then, he's been one of the most talented off-ball scorers we've seen in a very long time. He would play in just 9 games in 2022, but averaged 19 points and 7 rebounds on 54% shooting and 45% from 3 in 2021. And this season, he's averaging 17 points on 47% from the field, 40% from 3, and 44% on catch and shoot threes on 5 of those per game. And what's also astonishing about the Nuggets is their supporting cast, as they've actually upgraded from the likes of Will Barton and Monte Morris in the offseason. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has been chipping in 12 points a night while shooting 45% from 3. Bruce Brown has been very valuable defensively while operating well off the ball as a short roller and cutter, and even the newly drafted Christian Braun has been impressive on defense and stays in his lane offensively. Over the NBA trade deadline, the Nuggets would trade Bones Hyland in what seemed to be a surprising move to some, but the deal made sense in actuality. Bones had a very impressive rookie season and even made All-Rookie second team as a backup point guard who was a spark plug off the bench. But this season, with more responsibility to revive a questionable second unit, Hyland was even more inconsistent, and there was much left to be desired in his role as a facilitator. So, the Nuggets dealt him to the Clippers and eventually got Reggie Jackson in the buyout market. Reggie Jackson averaged 11 points and 4 assists on the Clippers prior to the trade, and you'd hope that he could bring that value to this Nuggets team off the bench. Overall, the Denver Nuggets have proven to be legitimate threats, not just in the Western Conference, but to win it all come June. However, despite being the first seed in the entire conference, the Nuggets are in a very weird position. Given the Kevin Durant trade, the Kyrie Irving trade, the Lakers' big deals, and the Warriors potentially getting it together, the Nuggets definitely aren't going to be a popular pick to make it out of the West. Well, Ja Morant certainly doesn't have them making out of the West. But with how great they are at home and with the offensive firepower that this team has, the Nuggets should be taken seriously. With that being said, please let me know down in the comments section how you feel about the Denver Nuggets. Given the movement in the Western Conference, should the Denver Nuggets be taken seriously as title contenders? Or do you feel them to be title pretenders? Also, do you have Jokic as your current favorite for MVP? Will he three-peat? Let me know in the comments section down below. Be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and also be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.